Hey everybody, Conor here from Everwonder, back with another HubSpot highlights video. Today we're going to look at the Leads Object, which is available to Pro and Enterprise Sales Hub users and is intended to replace the lead status property on contact records. So let's jump in. When you come into HubSpot at the first time, we're going to open the Sales Workspace. You come up to Workspace and go to Sales Workspace. Now you do need a sales seat to access this, so if you're not seeing it, it's probably that you don't have a sales seat. Once you're into the newly designed Sales Workspace, which used to be called the Prospecting Workspace, you can come in here into the Leads area. And we'll see we have a few leads already in here. So let's have a quick look at how they work and how we can create a new one. So as you can see here, we have our lead types, different lead types: new business, upsell, attempting. We've got labels, hot, warm, and cold. We've got the associated company that the lead is connected to. We've got our lead stages. So you can see here, new, attempting, connected, qualified, and disqualified. We can update them and customize them, and I'll show you that later on in the video. We can see any recent engagement or activity on the lead, so we can see that a meeting was had, we can see that there was an email that went out, and you can also schedule the next activity. So if you know that you need to, create a call task or schedule a meeting, you can do all that within here as well. So this is how you manage leads within the workspace, but let's say we want to create a new lead. So let's say we've got a lead, and this is going to be Matt from Everwonder. We'll select our lead pipeline. We select our stage. Let's say it's a new lead, new business, and it's a cold lead. We haven't done any outreach whatsoever to Matt. So once we do that, Matt's going to come in here straight away. He's associated with the company straight away. You can see the Everwonder logo is in there. He's a cold lead. So let's say we've connected with Matt and we want to log a call. Let's say we've had a call and we want to log it. So if we come in here into Matt's lead table or workspace, it's kind of like a singular workspace for each lead here. You can see that he's at the new stage, but let's say we want to log a call. So we come in here and we log our call. We'll say the call was connected and we say positive call. Next step is a discovery demo. Okay, I'm going to move this up here and we're going to click on log call. And you can see now automatically this has moved to attempting. Okay, if then we decided to hold a meeting and we wanted to log that meeting, we could move it further. We could say we had a meeting, that meeting was completed, meeting went well. I would hope sales reps will have better updates than that. We click on log meeting and we can see it's moved along again. So these are settings on the lead that you can have automatically so that it'll move along. So what's great about this is automatically updating it. So before you would have had to create automations to set the lead status property, but HubSpot's doing it all for you here. So this is how we manage leads within here. We can create our tasks, we can manage our tasks, we can see which leads need following up, we can see all of the upcoming tasks. I think it's a really, really great innovation from HubSpot. But you do have to set it up in a way that works for your business. So the next thing we're going to look at is the lead settings. So we're going to click on open settings and we're going to come in here and just have a look at the kind of top level settings that you can do. The first thing you're going to look at is lead ownership. So by default, HubSpot will sync the lead owner with the contact or company owner and also sync the lead activities with the lead owner. The other thing you can do here is the create lead form that we saw when I clicked create lead. You can customize this. You can decide which properties in HubSpot are essential for creating a lead and which ones are not essential. So you can take out ones. Now there are some that are default, which pipeline, which stage, but these ones are fully removable. And you can add properties and conditional logic. So you need to create the form that works for you, that gets the properties that you need for your company. So that's the first thing you can do in there. When we come to pipeline, there's a lot of options in here, but there's two I want to focus on, and that is the stages that are here and then the automations around them. So the stages that come out of the box, as we saw, new, attempting, connected, qualified, and disqualified. These are fully editable. You can create new ones, you can delete them, whatever works for your lead process and your lead management process. This is where you come in to actually customize it. Now, there's a couple of things to note here. There is a setting here where if a lead goes qualified, it requires a deal to be created. This does make sense. If a lead goes qualified, you should have a prompt to create a deal. You want then to move into the deal and move along the deal in the pipeline. So when a deal is created, it's got to be a qualified lead before it gets there. And the disqualified area, when you disqualify a lead, you do want to have a disqualified reason. You want to have that for your reporting. You want to be able to have a look back window and say 50% of our leads were disqualified because of budget. Okay, what do we need to do with our pricing? Or it was timing, we need to do follow-ups. So in this case, for disqualified, you can click on edit properties and see that when a lead is disqualified, you need to choose a reason and also add a note. If the note is too much, I think the additional context is helpful, but if a note is too much, you can just uncheck that and have a reason there. The other thing I want to look at then, once you've updated these stages, is around automation around the stages. So you can have it that a lead is created when a contact moves to a specific HubSpot lifecycle stage like MQL or SQL. You can also have a lead created for follow-up. So if you disqualify a lead, you could say, I want to create a lead to follow up with 6 months later, and HubSpot will do that automatically. When we logged our calls and our meetings earlier, we saw that it moved along the lead pipeline automatically for us. That's because of this. Move lead to the next stage, move lead to the next stage for attempting and connected based on outreach. So again, I would put these on because it allows you to manage that pipeline really effectively. And finally, you can create workflows from scratch here on each stage. Anyone familiar with the deal pipeline will see that this is available for deals as well. But you could create, for example, when a lead reaches disqualified, you might create a workflow and add someone to a specific lead nurturing to kick in 6 months later if the timing was off. So that's how you set up leads. And when you come back then into the workspace, once you've done all your setup, it'll update in here and you can manage leads going forward from there. I think this is a really great feature. I think you should start using it. Get your sales rep using the leads, get them living in the sales workspace as their home. And it's going to lead to a hell of a lot better outcomes. And you're also going to be able to proactively manage all of your pipeline and all of your leads in one place. I hope this helps. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.